All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Ramon Nieto. I am the career advisor here at Armstrong Hall's Future Center. Today, we're going to be briefly going over ways that we can build experience when we quote unquote don't have any. So we're going to break this down into three categories. The first one is going to be gaining these learning experiences. Then there's also community involvement that we can partake in. And finally, there's also volunteering. And so these are all great ways for us to expand those skill sets, take part in things that are interesting to us, connect with people that have similar passions. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to go over some resources really quickly for you to maybe explore and possibly partake in. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Let's see here. All right. So this first resource here is called Parker Dewey, and that's going to be a micro internship platform. And so via this platform, you can kind of see that there's different featured projects already on here, and these micro internships function in a very specific way. So when you click on one, you'll see that they have a very specific modality, a start date, and then a due date. And then, of course, a lot of these opportunities are going to be paid. And so if you're interested in getting some experience via micro internships, this is one platform that can be very helpful during that process. I always tell students that depending on the stuff that is available, you want to make sure that you're accessing a bunch of different tools so that you don't just look in one place and say, hey, there's nothing going on that interests me. There's a lot of other stuff that you can look into too. So this next one is going to be 4-H, which is going to be job simulations for you to not only build your confidence, but also expand on that skill set that you want to have, grow. So you'll see here that there's very specific simulations for different sectors. So there's like customer service, investment banking, management consulting, all of that great stuff. Really encourage students to kind of look through and peruse what interests them and what could be relevant. Another possible opportunity to learn more is maybe professional certificates. So stuff like Coursera is like that one's one of them. There's multiple. You can get a lot of different skills via the platform, learn different subjects. There's project management, IT support, UX design. Even if you do not sign up for like the full situation on Coursera, you can still have access to a lot of the learning and skills. And so you can leverage a lot of that information in interviews. And then, of course, when they ask you about stuff that you've partaken in or are interested in, you can still mention it there. The next opportunity here is partaking in community involvement. And so Sun Devil Sync is going to be the platform to do that. I'm just going to type in a random interest area. This organization seems pretty great. I was looking earlier at their events, and so you'll see that they have a whole profile going on. You can search all kinds of different interests and groups of different initiatives. And so right now, probably because of the summer, there's not a lot going on. But if you view like past events, you'll see that there's a lot of great stuff here, including recruitment for like executive boards and stuff like that. And so when those opportunities are available to you, you want to make sure that we partake in them because a lot of times they are very excited to have individuals join their cause and then, of course, expand their skill set with them and things that interest them. The last opportunity here that we'd like to show you is Volunteer Match. And so when you use Volunteer Match, you get to find a lot of different opportunities that don't have a super crazy threshold of opportunity here, right? Like you don't have to be crazy qualified to partake in things that matter to you. And you can choose the different categories that you care about. And so when you use Volunteer Match, I'm going to populate a random example. This one is going to be a content creator for Rainforest Partnership. You'll see that they have a lot of really interesting things that they explain here, what the opportunity is. And then, of course, if you're interested, you just simply say, I'm interested, and they might reach out to you with the possible opportunity. It is volunteering, and so it's not going to be as competitive as if it would be for, other contexts, but excuse me, it's a great way for you to build that experience, connect with people that are interested in, similar endeavors. And of course, who's to say that one thing might not lead to something even bigger somewhere down the line as well. So those are only a couple of different things that you can use in order to, build experience when you do not have none. There's obviously lots of other websites and lots of opportunities for you to partake in, but those three categories are some of the most common and definitely encourage you to look into them if you haven't. So thanks so much.